Tensions have sharply escalated in the Sea of Oman as Iran reportedly launched drone towards U.S. warship after alleging an American attack on its vessel. Tehran has accused the U.S. of violating a ceasefire and committing maritime piracy, while U.S. President Donald Trump says that the ship ignored warnings prompting action. Have a look at this report.
Tensions have dramatically escalated in the Sea of Oman following the reports of Iranian forces launching the drones towards the US warship. This retaliatory action by the Iran comes in response to an alleged attack on Iranian commercial vessel, igniting a new phase of maritime conflict in the strategically vital Strait of Hormuz. According to Iranian state media, including the Tansi news agency, Iran's Khatam al-Anbiya military headquarters confirmed a US attack on Iranian commercial vessel in the Sea of Oman. The statement accused the United States of violating the ceasefire and committing maritime piracy by firing upon the ship, disabling its navigation system and deploying personnel onto its deck. Iran warned of a forthcoming response. In contrast, US President Donald Trump, in a post on Truth Social, presented a different narrative. He stated that the vessel, identified as Tutka, was intercepted in the Gulf of Oman by the US Navy destroyer USS Spruce. Trump claimed that nearly 900-foot-long cargo ship was intercepted because it refused to comply with the warnings, suggesting a US response to non-compliance rather than an unprovoked attack. These conflicting accounts underscore the deep mistrust and differing interpretation of maritime law and the conduct in the region. The key sticking points in the ongoing dispute remain unresolved. Iran demands the lifting of sanctions and the return of frozen assets accumulated over the last 30 years. On the other hand, US maintains its objective to prevent Iran from developing ballistic missile programs or the nuclear materials, seeking to address its political objectives of intervention. Iran, however, rejects any foreign presence on its soil to manage the nuclear materials. These fundamental disagreements mean an off-ramp or exit route from the conflict remains elusive until these points are resolved. Adding to the complexity, Iran's first Vice President Mohammad Reza Aref issued a warning that stability in the Strait of Hormuz comes at a cost. In the post, he asserted that the security of Hormuz is not free, arguing that Iran cannot be expected to ensure the maritime security for others while facing restrictions on its own oil exports. He warned that continued pressure would have global consequences, particularly for the energy markets, and called for an end to the external pressure on Iran for long-term stability in the fuel prices. The current situation in the Sea of Oman and the Strait of Hormuz represents a significant escalation, with both sides firmly entrenched in their positions, making a resolution to the ongoing geopolitical friction increasingly challenging.